In honor of Gimpy the Spider. May he rest in peace, my three-legged friend. Alright, chat. Quick story time. I was working in the basement of location redacted when I found a spider. A gray spider. Not poisonous fellow. He was actually fairly nice. But he was missing like 3 legs. So I gave him the name Gimpy. I was pulling for Gimpy. I hope Gimpy fucking made it. At least hope he had some hot or some fucking, children. But Gimpy the Spider, may he live in all of our hearts. Gotta love Gimpy the Spider. He was a good guy. A great guy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I am supposed to have music, sir? Why am I not getting them? Oh. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. So, in honor of Gimpy the Spider, one unhinged, whatever the fuck I am, will be doing whatever the hell I'm fucking doing. You know what? As soon as I remember where the hell my mouse is. Where the fuck is my mouse? Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused. This is exactly what Gimpy would have wanted. People to remember him. Because he was a good spider. He was the best spider. He was the only spider you ever fucking needed. Gimpy the Spider. Him and his 3 legs. What will do? I don't even know why I'm streaming. I won't be streaming longer. They'll find me, they'll arrest me again. Help, I'm wanted by the FBI. Yeah, help. Hey, like I said, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just decided to stream as a whim, so. 8 people have to deal with me, and I'm particularly unhinged today. There's not a lot left in my head keeping me under control. It's really weird when you think about it. The human brain's an amazing piece of technology. But eventually the anime takes over. And there's nothing left of your brain. Ooh, daddy be likey. I wanna stab that bitch so hard. So we're just gonna sit here and chill. you. You remember Gimpy the Spider, or the greatest Gimpy the Spider you ever will be. Okay, fine. I will attempt to remember how to do it in Discord. All for you people. Making me do this. That's what we need to talk about, some video game news. Yeah, that's the one. Who we got in the controversy set? There's like no real good news in it, right? Like, you ever notice that when you're looking at news, it's like terrible shit. Like, I don't care. I'm just burnt out. see something that I can talk about. Damn. Oh, here's the good one. Perfect capture. I know I'm sounding a little robotic. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with my mic setup. So, sorry. This is this. Hi, welcome to Chats. You're just in time for me to make you feel upset. You know that? No. You're in time for me to make you feel upset. JFK ain't done nothing. But I have good news. Especially if you've ever been a Star Wars fan in your lifetime. Have you ever been a Star Wars fan in your lifetime? No. No, Kathleen Kennedy still lives. So, it's not good news. It's bad news. It's terrible news. Well, something like that. Right? In the most recent episode of the Star Wars series, The Acolyte introduced the concept of children being conceived through the Force, sparking controversy among fans that some argue diminishes Anakin Skywalker's uniqueness as the Chosen One, who believed not only be the one born of the Force, but others contended that the twins and the Acolyte were created using the Force by the witches, which is different from Anakin's birth, where the Force itself willed his creation. The debate also touches on the prophecy of the Chosen One and how this new information might affect the understanding of Anakin's role in the universe. No, that was Grog. That was... Yeah, the AI, the Twitter AI chatbot get a little wokey lately. I mean, I one of my projects does use the large language model from GPT, Meta, Bing, and a few others, so I can't say anything. Obviously. Well, no, I mean, think about it from the frame of the woke agenda, right? Think about it from the woke agenda. You know, they've been saying that women don't need a strong man for a very long time. I don't need no man. Yeah. So now you can get pregnant by being by touched by the Force. You can be touched by the Force and get pregnant. No, the allegory of the Force is the connection of energy of life between all things. Well, it's kind of the deist belief of God. It's kind of closer to my realm of belief than, like, you know, standardized Christian. I believe in love. Love is the greatest force in the world. And if you love me, you will hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the, as well as comment in the comment section down below. Yes, if you give me a appropriate amount of money, I will buy Taco Bell and I will do a stream review of a gordito or of a gordita crunch. Probably. I know they've been talking about getting rid of the 5-layer burrito because it's now. I used to get the 5-layer burrito back when it was like 50 cents. Fuck yeah, that was good eating.
But they are getting rid of the Fritos thing, so I'm kind of pissed with that. I like my crunchy burrito.
Yeah, no, they're getting rid of the Frito burrito, I know that much.
Heretics. Traitors.
Right.
It's bad enough that they're fake Mexican dishes, but for fuck's sake. Have they no shame?
No, they'll never have shame. Nobody's allowed to have shame. It's 2024, you know? Trans girls rule the internet. Have you not noticed? Somebody pointed this out to me though. Here lately, there's been less male to females, and there's been a lot more female to males.
Gee, I wonder why.
And that if the transition happens, a lot of times they become more logical. And I'm like, so what you're saying is the optimal female form is tomboy. Remember that. The optimal female form is tomboy.
Well, maybe because men want to have it easier. I don't know.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, think about it. You know how many women always complain about their lives and it's actually the most easiest thing in the world, but they only bitch and complain only about pregnancies constantly?
Yeah, well, obviously 2 women can make a baby in Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. And what's the point of men? And it's still men's mental health awareness month. Remember, viewers, if you have a loved one who's a male, please give them a little and a little smile occasionally.
If you have loved ones that are men, say something nice about their shirt. Like that's the best you can do. But yeah. Apparently, you can get people pregnant as a woman in the Star Wars universe. Who would have fucking guessed?
So essentially, so how did that work? Did they just like scissor each other and then they just like?
I don't.
Wait 9 months.
I don't know. I know there's a clip of it somewhere.
Of them screwing each other? Jeez. I know that Disney is going bankrupt, but damn, I didn't think they had to go to Pornhub for that.
No, they do some kind of weird ritual.
There's the one where they're singing.
2 strong female force users making a child.
Well, if you're a Star Wars fan, leave a comment on how you're disgusted. If you aren't disgusted, go to Pornhub.
You think I'm that sad about it, right? I don't really care. I just think it's stupid. Because it kind of violates what the Force is.
I mean, wasn't Catholic candidate that said the Force is female or some bullshit?
The Force is female. Put a chick in it and make her gay.
South Park did something so ingenious, but yet at the same time so horrible.
Yes, it's all woke cringe. It's all it ever will be. Because that's what people want, right? They want the woke cringe.
They want to cringe if you watch them on this.
I found the clip.
She found the clip.
Yeah, where they're bringing in, where they're having the lesbian ritual to get people pregnant. Because that's how it works, right? It's all lesbian rituals. That's what the Force is nowadays. It's lesbian rituals. It's fucking sad, right? Gimpy would be upset. Gimpy the best spider would be upset.
So who's Gimpy?
So when I first came to Location Redacted, we had to do some work in the basement. And I was working on something and I found this spider that only had 3 legs. And I named him Gimpy.
Gimpy the 3-legged paraplegic spider?
Well, he could run really fast in circles. Like, he would run in circles, and when I moved him to a place where he wouldn't get injured, he just seemed to move around in circles really quickly and happily. So I gave him the name Gimpy. He was Gimpy the Spider. And I was hoping that Gimpy the Spider would live the best life, and have many children, for he was Gimpy. And I could only think that the Gimpy would make all of the other things happy, because he was just a joyful soul. You know, he knew what his life struggles were. It was having 3 legs. So I've titled today's stream in memory of Gimpy. Oh, something like that. I don't remember what I titled today's stream as.
You want me to give a few words?
Gimpy the Spider. Yeah, he was a good spider. He was a good dude. I was going to invite him to be the best man at my wedding if I ever had one. He just like running in circles and waving at people with his working legs.
Did you feed him? Did you feed him?
Look, I don't remember to feed myself. You people asking way too much. Like, asking me to feed myself and Gimpy the Spider?
I mean, all you have to do is just get one of those.
Hi guys.
Hi, welcome to the stream. We're currently remembering Gimpy the Spider.
Yeah. Now
Who? Hold up, you gotta drop the lore on me. Also, Bartrick, I'm turning you up.
Okay.
I gotta drop the lore on you. Okay, so when I first moved to Location Redacted, because keep in mind I am live, I was doing some work in the basement and I ran across a spider that had 3 legs. All 3 legs were on one side. So I moved him out of harm's way to like an old washer machine or something, and he ran around in circles like really happily. So I decided that his name would be Gimpy the Spider.
Did he pass away?
Recently, yes.
He lived a good life.
Oh, I'm hoping he had many children.
Did he have any children?
I have no idea. I don't know the mating habits of of a gray house spider. I'm not that kind of autist. I don't study spider breeding habits.
Do you have rock?
Do
You don't collect rocks and you claim to be an autist? What blasphemy!
Well, I collect something that's made out of rock.
Yeah, exactly. Computers. It's technically rock.
No, I don't collect computers.
Dark Angel miniatures?
Oh, I collect firearms.
Oh.
No.
Made out of really smelted rocks. Ah.
I mean, find just impossible rocks that explode.
Hey, just remember, Lego is releasing Horizon Adventures, and you should be excited about that because I said so.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not excited about it, but somebody has to be.
Okay. So what's your opinion about the whole likes being hidden nowadays?
I like it. I think it's a good move by about the Twitter.
Really?
Blackwater.
Yeah, my lights have been hidden for a long time.
Not fair. Well, why
Well,
would you
I
say it's
don't,
a good thing?
because I don't like policing.
Oh, you're talking about that whole you like this person, so we have to make so you're evil.
How
They can do
could
that on
you?
followers.
Oh God, you like this anime thing? You must be one of those pedophiles.
Ew. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I actually had that happen to me because I liked a commission of a fucking.
Anime looking art thing.
Yeah, I like the fucking I like the fucking anime thing, and well, you must be this because you like anime. Like,
I mean, so what? Everybody's anime. They're just weird.
well, I mean, it's like, hey, look. I'm a VTuber, which makes me anime. So therefore, if I like anime, it's probably a good thing, right?
Your avatar animated, not actually anime, but hey.
It was made by a Japanese person, and then tweaked. Yeah. A lot of the software I use, I have to translate from Japanese to English.
I see.
Yeah. Because a lot of it is in just straight Japanese. It's really annoying.
Yeah, even the text to speak thing for the AI, like it's in Japanese. That's why it's taking so long to work on it.
Bro, I'm building a universes deck, right?
Okay.
And it is so cancer. Oh my god.
I still don't know why people like Has-Been Hotel and Hell. I don't get it.
At this point, neither do I. Like I've said it before on my, at least one of my articles talking about it. It has a decent art direction. The problem is, the story just doesn't fucking make sense afterwards. I mean, the original concept was there, but then they just went into a whole different concept, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. And plus, they put too much emphasis on character development than actually having the story. Hell, even Hell of a Bus is Has-Been Hotel had that issue. Hell of a Bus is suffering from that issue right now because, unfortunately, they're just good with continuity. Looks at it.
Well, I mean, I don't mind stories that are heavily based around characters, but there's just something I just never could get into with that level. You know,
I mean, like I said, the only problem
I like shows like The X-Files, which it's very based on the characters of Scully and Mulder.
It's different only because there's like a goal behind it, like they're trying to hunt down the criminal, and because there's substance to that character. If it's just for the sake of it, doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it becomes boring and tedious. Even some people are a little annoyed with the current stuff here.
Yeah, no. I often tell people that The X-Files are one of my favorite shows. And oddly enough, was recorded in the early 90s in 16:9. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Like it was filmed with movie cameras or something, because it was using a very high budget.
Well, I mean, they did the same thing with Doctor Who when it was good. When it was like beginning of it.
Did they have a Doctor Who series in the 90s?
Oh, no, in the 40s. 40s, 30s.
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah, but that was when Britain actually had a culture.
Ah, that's right. When it had a culture. What do you mean? It has a culture. It's just full of Allah. It's full of halal foods. It's no longer white. You know, it's country. Or is that France?
It's booster packs.
I don't know.
But yeah, go on about the Scully thing. Bones. Oh wait,
The
this
what?
was X-Files.
Oh,
Then
no.
you-
I just uphold the original run of the X-Files, like, as one of the best examples of how to run that type of TV show.
That's true.
Because it is a good balance of how to do character writing with actual stories behind them that are advancing the plot.
Well, that's true. I love. I mean, if you're gonna make a show that has no continuity, like say, well, okay, maybe not continuity is the right word. It's more like it's a type of genre where it's basically just episodic, where it's basically like the events don't entirely have a meaning, but there's a story behind it that leads to an actual story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, all of the X-Files stories have something that leads up into the next one. You just assume it doesn't because of the way they're presented. But they
that's
all
true.
actually have callbacks in every episode, or even tease future episodes with things that are said.
Fair enough.
It's just well written, that's all.
What about Samurai Jack? I thought it was.
Samurai
what-
Jack was also really well written, as was the Clone Wars that the studio that did Samurai Jack did.
Yeah, it was a Tarkovsky original flick. It was good. And then you got fucking Primal. That shit. That's how you write a story. That's how you write it. Well, up to the end, which is kind of sad, but still. I mean, if you do like fucking reboot the Samurai Jack ending into the game, only because fans didn't like the ending at all.
Fans don't like how I do things, but they can get over it. And the Jackie's not a one-trip pony. Also, I'm a little high on allergy meds.
Low high, what now?
Allergy meds.
Ah. That's fair.
People are debating AI content because they want to know if it's real or fake. Well, I don't know how I feel about the AI content thing because I actually enjoy watching Neurosama. And Neuro is AI. Makes it funny as hell.
Wait, people are complaining about AI in general in the entertainment industry itself?
No, it's more of they're having a debate over the thing. If AI content's real or fake. A discussion revolves around the increase in prevalence and impact of AI-generated content, with users expressing a mix of skepticism, concern, and amusement over its authenticity and implements in various fields. The posts highlight instances where AI-generated content was mistaken for real, questions for its credibility, sparking debates on the need and transparency of ethical considerations in AI development and usage. But, AI is alright, I suppose. I don't have this huge hatred of AI.
Personally, as somebody who uses AI images for now, I honestly don't see the biggest issue about it. People always complain about the moral standards, which usually use the moral argument, which I understand. But the question is, do people enjoy it? It doesn't matter whether you like it on a spiritual level or does it have to need convey some big meaning behind every art piece. I mean, if you look at Napoleon, for example, if you look at the picture of Napoleon riding his horse, that one grand piece, does that give you some sort of emotion if AI actually did something similar?
don't know. I try not to get too involved in the AI thing because, well, it's AI.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because it's AI. A lot of people will get upset that I'm working on an AI. And even more people don't understand that I'm just interested in the technology.
Yeah, I mean, hell, people are using AI images mixed with Adobe After Effects and Adobe Animate, or maybe Adobe fucking hell.
Hello.
Hey, Took. At least one of the motion graphics of Adobe, and just making some very funny but very fucked up AI
Oh,
AI movies, and it's just hilarious.
I too.
Hey, Jackie. How'd go?
Well, the stream's is titled as fuck. The stream is Gimpy the Spider in memory of. I'm doing a stream in memory of Gimpy the Spider.
Oh, your spider in the basement? Did he finally die?
Yep.
Yeah, after almost a year.
That's a long life for a spider.
It's a long life for a spider with 3 legs.
He's a
All of which were on the same side.
he's a top spider.
Well, if you think about it,
If I think
I
about
don't
it.
really have I really don't have a thing for that.
Well, I just remember I moved him out of harm's way and he happily ran in circles. Given he only had 3 legs, so he could only really run in circles. But it was happy circles.
Honestly, surprised he lasted a year. Was he still running in circles like every day somehow?
Mm-hmm. No, he'd figured out how to move and stuff.
Did he have a web?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a web-making spider. He was a little gray house spider. That's how I knew he was a he, because he was small.
Oh.
And I'm hoping he had babies.
With more than 3 legs.
Yes. Although it would have been hilarious if they would have all had 3 legs.
In memory of Gimpy. Gimpy Jr., Gimpy Jr. 1, Gimpy Senior Jr.
Gimpy 1, Gimpy 2, Gimpy
Like,
3000.
you think they would have been... Like, after a while, do you think they would have just slowly evolved to being tripods?
Yes. Yeah, that would have been funny. Canada gets invaded by gray house spiders, and they're all tripods. It's like the one Canadian that knows is like, we blame Jackie. Why? Because it saved this crippled spider back in the day.
Then you could just hear the spiders going do 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 do.
Oh,
No,
yeah, because the Geneva suggestion doesn't allow us to use flamethrowers anymore. Why can't we have fun?
I like spiders. Spiders are cool.
I prefer sharks.
It's funny you're talking about that because they're telling people not to go in the water in Florida. There's been a high instance of shark attacks in Florida this year.
Too many idiots. Lovely. I wonder where the hell the Florida men and women out there not kicking their asses.
Oh well. I think we need a bigger boat. It depends on the type of shark it is, and I've never seen a story that told me what kind of shark it is. It always uses a picture of a great white, though. But if it's like what's the most common sharks to attack a human being, the best way to deal with them is actually to kill them. Yeah. Unfortunately. Tiger sharks will eat anything, and bull sharks are just really fucking aggressive. 9 times out of 10, you actually will scare off a great white if you're a human being. And most of the other large sharks avoid areas that humans tend to play and swim in.
So either it's a mako, a blue shark, or it could be a tiger shark. most likely.
Mycos aren't normally known for their aggressiveness, though.
Unless somebody was throwing chum in the ocean, I guess I don't know what to expect.
I've swam with mycos. I've swam with nurse sharks, sand sharks, reef sharks.
No, those sharks don't really fuck around with humans. They eat anything they know they're.
Bonnet hammerheads are pretty fun.
And hammerheads. Even though they can't see forward, they can see side to side and kill just as hard by smacking them.
Yeah. I've swam with the smaller versions of hammerheads, and that was pretty fun.
The pebble hammers, they're adorable.
Yeah. I've swum with rays, not stingrays, but manta rays.
Manta rays are usually the nicer cousins of stingrays.
Stingrays aren't that bad if you don't fuck with them.
They killed.
Yes, but they killed the man that would actively give a snake a kiss. He would look at a snake and he'd go, "That one's angry. Well, let's give it a kiss."
Yeah, but he knows that he can stop a snake from biting him.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Yeah, no, it was a tragic accident. It happens. You always have to keep in mind that Mother Nature is wild. But
No, Mother Nature.
I've swam with a manta ray that was the same size as a Cessna.
They
They get big.
I actually petted a wolf, at least one of the wolf casts from the Game of Thrones. The whiter one.
I've petted wolves. When I worked for a no-kill shelter for a little while, they had a wolf sanctuary that was behind the place. And we would just walk out into the wolf pen because most of the time they were surrendered because they were accidentally given as puppies. Some of the friendliest animals you will ever meet, as long as you are not weak towards them. You would have to walk in there and be like, "I am the alpha."
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Animation is developing a new Scooby-Doo series titled Go-Go Mystery Machine, which takes Shaggy and Scooby to Japan. In this anime-style spin-off, they accidentally unleash hundreds of mischievous mystical monsters causing trouble across the country. The series has garnered positive reactions from fans, many of whom are excited about the concept and its departure from the previous iterations like Velma.
Good. I mean, anything is better than Velma, honestly, but still, the thing is that I guess they know that their audience are going towards the Japanese route, and then you got fucking... I don't know. They're going for, like... I thought they were going for that yokai kind of thing, like, the anime itself, and then just slapping Scooby-Doo because it's a well-known brand like SpongeBob or Mickey Mouse.
I hate my life.
Well, no, didn't they do,
Why the fuck am I getting 500 sleeves? I'd save money.
They've done a show like this, Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts, and they finally wrapped that up, so maybe they're just doing another real Ghost Scooby-Doo type show.
Well, I wouldn't mind.
And it was in Japan, because Japan still really likes Scooby-Doo.
No, Scooby-Doo is a household brand next to Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob these days.
Apparently, with this reveal, there's also regular shows coming back.
No. The ending was perfect.
There's going to be an Adventure Time movie with a new spin-off series other than Fiona and Cake.
Dex, Wolfwood Mill.
There's going to be Gumball's getting a movie plus a new series.
I never watched a single one of these shows.
A regular show wasn't that bad. Regular show was pretty cool.
Oh, it was. I loved it.
It was just like, it's kind of like, growing up with the dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, like, once you hit that, like, you start hitting into teenage to young adult, and you just want to
Yeah.
hang out with your bros. You're working a shitty job with your bros.
And then those bros grow up and get better lives.
Yeah.
It was a good
But
time.
it's just like that kind of early start of adulthood where you're just hanging with your bros because you ain't got anything going on.
That was
Yeah.
Venture Brothers for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Yeah, similar
Advent-
concept.
And then after that, it was Metalocalypse because I had no one else to hang out with after
The,
that.
the, no, what I'm saying is that's the show's concept. It's just like you're working this crappy job, but you got your bro with you. Yeah.
It's a concept. It's essentially it's like Clerk. Everybody wanted to be the regular dude, the guy who was just cool as shit in the cashier register before they found out they're losers. Regular show is like that sort of sense, but better.
Apparently,
I never had that feeling.
Apparently, Steven Universe fans are upset about this.
Oh fuck
Gumball.
Who gives a shit about
Gumball.
Steven Universe fans?
Gumball's like a show that's literally just, you know, your best friend when you're like in, like you're a preteen and all the weird shit you get into, and it's kind of crossed over with imagination.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah.
That's
Yep.
Gumball.
Except it's somehow funny. Like it keeps...
And then I don't know how you describe Adventure Time because it's a love letter to classic video games.
I have seen bits and pieces of it. The bits that I did like was Ice King, and that's, I think, about it. The rest of it was just kind of... Oh, and Lich, because, you know, Ron Perlman, when he's
Yeah,
not being
it's-
cringe on Twitter.
Yeah,
Or,
but
you
like Adventure Time's really weird to me because I've only seen like a few seasons of it. But it's like it's a mix of like video game or callbacks to old school video games and board games with a little bit of like RPG to it.
think of D&D mixed with Zelda games and a lot of what's the word? A lot more
Those are-
fuckery.
It was made by the people that ran Channel Federator on YouTube,
Yeah.
and they used to review a lot of cartoons and video games back in the day.
But they stopped. Why they stopped?
Because it took a lot of time working on Adventure Time.
Yeah.
It's one of those series that was started by YouTubers that actually took off.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, the original was a flash animation of Finn and Abraham Lincoln before the dog was around.
No, it's just like that weird idea of shows that just kind of show like what life is.
You mean like
And
Rick and Morty?
shows- Yeah, then shows that are just like, you know, just fun.
Yeah, I mean, Rick and Morty was based off a Flash cartoon, which actually had a decent idea.
Actually, it was based off of a comic that the voice actor drew a long time ago. That was a continuation of Back to the Future. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it started off with an animation thing.
No, it started off as a little drama. It's like, do you know the backstory behind Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Not really. At least not
Brutal fucking comic.
Well, it didn't start off as a brutal fucking comic, though. So, the backstory of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a poor New York dad wanted to give some... Yeah, he was a poor New Yorker. Like, he was on the welfare system kind of broke. Like, between jobs on the welfare system kind of broke. And his daughters really liked reading comic books, so he came up with the concept of 4 turtles.
Four ninjas.
Yeah, the neighborhood kids kept buying it. Like, that is...
Can you imagine them being like teens? Oh man, I used to love this comic book as a kid, and they buy like the new one.
A lot of people that like the old school Ninja Turtles, like me, don't like the new stuff. But yeah, it was like... Because his daughters were going into being a teenager, and he couldn't really afford to buy books and stuff for them, and they really liked books. They liked comic books, so he came up with the Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Which then
Liking books has always been good. I don't understand why like everybody fucking demonizes it in school.
Well, fair.
It's like the
tea-
backstory to everybody's best known purple dinosaur.
Oh no.
No, do you want to know what the whole backstory behind the creation of that show was?
LSD.
No, actually, it was a dad that wanted to spend more time with his daughters.
Oh,
Well, with his daughter. And a special
So-
needs son.
so
So
he just
he would dress up as a purple dinosaur and record it because the little bit of time he had with his kids.
so it started off wholesome and not an LSD trip.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was just having fun with your kids.
Ain't that sad? Well, not the kid part. I mean, like,
The Muppets started off because Jim Henson was a fucking crazy person, and Sesame Street was supposed to be the Muppets but educational.
okay. Okay, now I feel a little bit better knowing that at least some LSD was involved.
There's a lot of things like that. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand that the history of a lot of media is kind of cool. Like,
I mean,
for example, one of the most popular animes in the world, Gundam.
yeah,
Gundam wasn't supposed to take off as a series.
really. But it was supposed to be originally a movie, a toy line supposed to defeat the Transformers.
Well, no. Hi, Mr. Alex Raven. How are you today? So, to explain how Gundam came about to be.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just building, and I'm gonna start building a Gundam right now while you're talking about this.
Bandai approached this, he was a mangaka writer. They approached this guy
Mm-hmm.
and was like, okay, we have ready to dunk on folks if needed.
What?
Anyways,
What's up?
I was reading chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little high on allergy meds.
How
Anyways,
does
they approached the guy that created Gundam, and they told him that they had 3 toy lines they needed shows for. And the first 2 were super robot shows, like your typical Ultraman, stuff like that, right?
That was pretty popular.
Yeah. Well, they showed him the model for the 3rd one. They said, we really don't have a lot of toys for this 3rd show. But this is...
Oh, wasn't
one
that
of
the
them."
Zaku?
Yeah, it was the Zaku. And he was like, this is the model, and he goes, that's the bad guy, and then immediately goes, I'm writing this entire space soap opera that deals with the philosophy of what is man. What does it mean to be human? And that is the whole reason Gundam exists.
Because it's actually a lot better than most current television shows.
Also, daily reminder, Zigzeon.
Zigzeon.
Well, except for that one, what's that one Gundam version where they had like whatever it was.
Hey, Took, you wasn't here earlier. How do you feel about the fact that in Star Wars you can have lesbian babies?
What the fuck?
You didn't know
Yeah,
that?
You're gonna have to throw the what? Explain, please.
Okay, in the new show, the new hit show, Star Wars Act
no.
Like,
No.
you can do a forced ritual to impregnate a woman.
Is that what that fucking thing was on Twitter?
Yes.
Yep.
That is so fucking stupid.
You think?
Right. I mean, that's how I feel about it. It's fucking retarded.
Yep. I mean,
Imagine a Star Wars fan now.
Given
Yeah.
the whole back lore of my fucking ever-changing model, because I've completely jumped species, is that I was born the same year the Roman Republic was founded.
Hail Kaiser.
I want
Well, think of
somebody.
it like-
I want somebody to just write down the entirety of the schizophrenic lore for my VTuber personality.
well, think of it like this. Essentially, you're not needed. women can just simply scissor each other and make a baby like that.
You know, I knew there was a reason that I had I have bar trick around, and sometimes you just need a New Yorker to just point out or point blank say it.
Well, I'm not a New Yorker, technically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. You just need somebody that's got that right kind of attitude to just bullface say it, you know?
It's
You can take the heat. It's great.
Yeah. Hey, I've been trying for a long time to
Guys,
get Michael
I took
Malice.
the jump. To celebrate me not being a father, I have decided to spend $70 on a silly little card game.
Oh, you're not the father. Let's
Oh,
go to
2
the mall.
booster packs, huh?
No. 2 full decks.
Oh shit. We got a recent trending, man. We got a recent trending.
What's up?
It was updated an hour ago. Police have
What
closed
now?
down roads and surrounded FBI buildings in downtown Seattle, Washington, due to an armed woman inside the building. The situation is being held as public safety issue. With no hostages reported, police, including Seattle Police and Homeland Security, are negotiating with the woman to find a
It's
peaceful
a CIA person attacking the FBI over budget.
The incident has led to the closure of roads near 3rd Avenue and Spring Street, and the public is advised to avoid the area. You heard that, Seattle friends. Don't be going anywhere near those roads.
Go near it. Go near it.
Don't go near it.
Some oil in a pan. It'll solve
Do not
the
go
issue.
near it. Bad things will go on.
Yep.
We got a video of the polices. There is a lot of polices. That is a lot of
They
polices.
just have to walk in very slowly. If they walk slow enough, she won't see them. Right.
No, they just have to cover themselves in cat piss. She'll think that they're one of her cats.
You.
Right. Like,
I
fine.
wish I was a little bit taller.
Wait. Is the woman white by chance?
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Oh. Why is the price of tea in China so high?
Jack, is the woman white?
Is the woman white? Well, it doesn't say white woman. It just says woman.
Did I scare him away? Who'd we lose?
Teddy's gone.
No, Teddy, no.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Sony Films has acquired Alamo Draft House Cinema.
That's
Eh,
And
good.
that means what exactly?
It means that Sony's acquiring independent media film places because they want to make it to where you have to watch the.
So that there's no other. Isn't that called a monopoly? I'm fairly certain that's illegal.
It is. By technicality, a monopoly is illegal. The problem is that it goes against the Paramount Accords. But then again, as long as there's at least there's a few more companies, it kind of doesn't matter. It does matter, but the problem is that in order for this monopoly to work, it needs to be the only person. Think of Todd Howard buying Xbox buying up like several studios and then just destroying them.
Turd
That's
Howard?
Yeah. He's one of those Bethesda, right?
Something like that. No, I don't know who owns Bethesda, but something like that, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, basically that.
Ukraine's Budanov has just confirmed that Russia has deployed its $2.5 billion S-500 missile system to Crimea. There's supposed to only be one of these. Waiting for good news. I can guarantee you there's more than one of those.
There's probably more than one, but the odds of them actually working are about less than 1.
Oh no, Russia's actually normally fairly good with its missile systems.
Missile systems, but nothing else.
Yeah. Why do you have nukes?
Well, there is this whole story about the femboy.
The what?
Good drone. What?
Their 5th generation fighter jet. The issue whatever.
Is it on our side?
The SR issue 71 or whatever it is that they released a few years ago. That they built an entire 5 of them and then decided it was too expensive to force the United States to make the F-35 in bulk order.
I still find it hilarious that at one point the United States is like, man, they got a really advanced aircraft. We got to build something to beat it. And the thing was that they never had it to begin with.
Oh, you're talking about the F-15 or the F-15 and the Foxbat.
It made the MiGs look like bitches.
You know what I find really funny?
Hmm?
Hunter Biden's lawyers were advocating for gun rights. At the exact same time, President Biden was campaigning to ban assault rifles in Florida.
God damn it.
Oh, speaking of Biden lawyership, you guys know about the lean situation with gamer subs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that. They just put a fucking mustache on him.
Yeah, no,
It's fucking great.
it's beautiful.
What are they gonna do about it? You know.
Well, they should just email them back a copy of the American Constitution with the First Amendment highlighted.
Yeah, pretty much. It's hilarious. It's just stupidly hilarious.
Apparently,
we in
Canada's prime minister is not really being loved
A
in
useless
Canada.
piece of shit. Yeah, no shit.
Well, apparently your country is shifting its views to we don't like immigration.
Wow.
No, everybody's been like that, but the problem is that our two main media sources, CBC and CTV, are both government funded.
I'd ask about the Rebel News as well, but I think you already answered that.
And both being government funded, depending on how much that particular prime minister chooses to donate to them or allow them in their budget, they turn against him or they're totally for him. No in between.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Sadly
it's a
enough.
slow news day.
Actually, it's been somewhat slow unless you look at the entertainment section of the news.
Entertainment and heavy air quotes.
Yeah. Heavy air quote. Even heavier than Lizzo.
Oh shit! Blade's director exits.
Wonder why he gave up.
I wonder why too. I thought the actor would have given up by now.
Yang Damage has left the role of director of the Marvel Studio upcoming Blade film, marking the second director to exit the project. The film, which stars Mashallah Ali, was delayed several days and challenges. Eric Pearson has been brought into work on the script, indicating that ongoing efforts to refine the project. The departure of Damage has raised concerns among fans in the industry's observers about the film's future and its potential impact on the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Ooh.
Who gives a shit about the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I mean, it's gone to hell since Iron Man 3 or 2.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe is just
Utterly stupid and pointless at this point.
It's garbage.
I forgot Taylor Swift is playing Lady Deadpool.
What?
No. Oh.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm going to see Deadpool in theaters is because I'm a die-hard Deadpool fan, and that is the only reason.
Makes sense, I guess. I kind of just stopped caring.
Dragon Ball fans debate Goku versus Vegeta. I can tell you who wins that battle.
It's always Goku. It's never not Goku.
Yep. I mean, they fought each other like how many times? Twice? And they ended up either losing or stalemating.
It's like Yamcha always loses.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
X-Defiant update, jump and crouch penalties pretty much make the reviews for the game go from extremely positive to mixed. Yay, Ubisoft. Pulling a Ubisoft.
Ubisoft being shit yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Helldivers 2 update. Save kids, earn cape.
No.
Don't even get me started about recently. Apparently, in the Discord, one of the mods defended degenerate furry porn.
Oh yeah, you get banned. You will get banned from the Helldivers 2 communities if you do not support furryism. You must be a furry.
Quite literally, the mod will ban you from the Discord. It's fucking insane.
And they're all for this, you know, because fucking furries, man.
It's like the fucking Trench Crusade Discord all over again every time.
Well, you know, all except for like 2 Trench Crusade Discords are pretty fucking bad.
Well, didn't they already shut down one of them?
Yes.
Yep, and it was.
And one of them was banning people for memes.
Yep. Like, dude, that is not how you run a community. You run a community by being...
Everyone here will obey the rules, and there will be no deviations.
What rules? There's no rules here. Wait, there are rules here. This isn't even my server. Link for my server down in the description below. You know you want to join.
Do it.
You know you want to join.
I didn't join.
EA is launching College Football 25 with pre-orders. Ooh.
Oh, college? Wait, college? Not Madden? Shit.
Well, yeah. Yeah, college. They've been doing college forever, dude. I mean, like, literally, even in the, even, like, in the shit, there's not really that much fucking news.
I mean, it's a Wednesday. Nothing interesting ever happens on a Wednesday.
Well, except for that one incident back in Russia, but that's a different story. It wasn't just a weekend issue.
Everything's a weekend issue to you, Barchek.
It's always a weekend issue.
Right? It's like all the good stuff happens on Friday, but when you talk about it, nobody cares because they're too busy dating.
So
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the final countdown. For
what now? Oh, World War III? Is Beanie Man gone on it again?
No. Kingdom Hearts 3 is releasing tomorrow. So for those of you who are huge fans of the Kingdom Hearts stuff, it's releasing this on Steam tomorrow.
Huzzah!
Yar har fiddly-dee.
I'm not supporting this. Plus, wasn't the game meh because of its content?
No. Maybe, I don't know. You think I keep up with that shit?
I don't know. You're an anime fan.
I'll keep up with shit.
I'm the bigger Kingdom Hearts fan, and the only thing I'm doing is just taking it. It's gonna be going on my downloading list. Yes.
You mean your booty list?
No, it's not booty. It's not booty.
Yar har fiddly-dee.
Right for me.
Salem digital seas.
The problem is I know I want a game because this is generally a gaming stream, but at the same time, I'm just like kind of out of it. So it's like gaming hard.
I mean, I kind of have the feeling. Just today, I smoked some interesting vitamins and
Flintstone vitamin gummies.
Yes. Well, not gummy-wise, but like
Flintstone vitamin gummies.
Yeah. Just casual stuff. Nothing major.
Right. I just don't. I don't know. I should be gaming because, you know, as the gamer bros, as the gamers, I'm mostly streaming because I have to. Otherwise, I'd be in bed.
True. And everybody will not see the real Jackie and her lack of Taco Bell.
Lack of tacos is good. But, like, as you can see, there's not, like, a lot going on.
Yeah.
The world is quiet.
Yeah. Wait, the last time I was here when you were streaming, you guys didn't say much.
Was that during the Bioshock game?
Yeah.
That was a mix of me being tired and really into Bioshock.
Oh, I thought everyone was just quiet because I was hearing nothing. I thought I was having a loop or something.
Hey, look, it's a Joe Biden. He's threatening gun owners with military attacking him.
Oh, lovely. We got the army.
Those tactical butt stocks.
Mm-hmm. Remind me, didn't the United States lose to Vietnam, or at least got their asses handed them by the Taliban under his leadership? Well, it's true.
I'm going to pause it right here, and I'm going to point out something. One of the things that a younger Jackie used to do back in the day is I would go out to several places and help with nuisance hogs, which is something you do in farmland America, especially in the southeast.
Okay.
Okay, one bullet is not going to take out a hog.
Oh no, those things are fucking huge.
Plus they are pack animals. So what you do is you find the thickest, sturdiest tree you can, and you pick them off from that tree, and you better hope you have enough rounds to take out the entire herd. Because they are feral and they are fucking ferocious. They will eat you alive.
Yep.
So when I hear well, you don't need 30. If you're a hunter and you have a 30-round magazine, you're a bad shot. And I'm sitting here going, I am actually an expert shot. The person
More bullets.
Yeah, no, should. It's
Yeah,
like,
more bullets are... Yeah.
It's like, you don't need that assault weapon. Oh, fuck yeah, I do. You ain't ever dealt with hog. And I'm not using 5.56. I'm using 308, motherfucker.
I need a shotgun with a 12 gauger to blow out somebody's head off, especially a bull.
Hey. None of that. None of that.
No more?
Oh. No threatening people on my stream.
I said boar. Animal.
Ah. I thought you said 4. I was like,
No. I'm not furry degenerate, excuse you.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, a lot of times when they say this kind of stuff, they have no idea what they're really talking about. The Second Amendment isn't about protections for hunters.
Not really. Isn't it the whole point is to carry arms and that any state can carry a militia, or at least a formation of a militia?
No. It's to protect your own property and your community. Everybody's technically in the militia when they turn 17 in the United States.
Ooh, here's some. Can you mention Mr. Can you mention Alex Jones on the show?
Who? Yeah, I've done it before.
Oh. Can you cover anything he says?
What
if you send me the clip.
Not the boxing thing. Jackie?
What?
We're doing this boxing say?
Nah, I go for a smoke.
Okay. Breaking. First, Kevin Spacey caught in massive Jeffrey Epstein lie support.
They caught that sumbitch this time, eh? They caught Kevin Spacey this time around.
Wow.
All I hear is music.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing doesn't grab audio over well. Sometimes. Hold on a
I
sec.
see.
Well, if I do it the easy way, it doubles up your audio for some reason. That's not the one I want. Where's the one I want? Fuck it. We'll make a new source and we'll do it that way.
Well, I mean,
We
it's
get
not just for me. If anyone else can hear it, that's great. So I'm just like, it's just something.
No. Most people can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's still a lot that has to be worked on with this, so.
That's
It's
fair.
a learning experience. Experience.
Experience.
We'll turn up the Mr. Jones.
Mr. Joe. Wait a minute, isn't that one of his? I heard that they finally got him out of the studio of his.
Yeah, he's going to lose his studio.
Bummer.
Doesn't matter if they give it back to him or not. InfoWars is practically running on no money.
True. I mean, he still has to pay back the fuckers from the parents for the Sandy Hooks.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've been wanting to get rid of Alex for a long time.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind
He's
of
a
the
real
sad
American
part.
treasure, though.
I mean, with all the memes, yeah. Plus, he's been right. Freedom of information, freedom to speak, and yet the government has the right illegally to shut his voice down. I don't support our gene stealer overlords.
Guy's language is too defensive to not be lying.
Mm.
But that's one of those things, right? Kevin Spacey probably did it. I'm not gonna
Most
lie.
likely.
Probably did it.
Probably.
Yeah,
Most likely.
most
Possibility.
likely. Probably. I'm not gonna say he definitely did it, but probably, most likely.
Remind me, what did Kevin Spacey do? Or at least what's the argument? Same as Weinstein?
Covering up for Epstein's Island bullshit.
Oh, yeah, no. Most likely he did it. Most likely.
Yeah.
Why do you think he was afraid?
I mean, who wouldn't be afraid? Jeffrey Epstein had a shit ton of power.
Exactly. Then again, it's Hollywood's most open-ended secret. Something like that.
Right. It's always been Hollywood's most open-ended secret.
That's the sad part. Even though it is an open-ended secret, nobody wants to actually talk about it because they have their own lips sealed. I think it might be
Yeah.
why Kathleen Kennedy is still around.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm just a dumb person on the internet.
Aren't we all dumb? Dumb and dumber. Oh. Hey, Reflex.
Up.
Apparently, breaking emergency situation on the ISS. Hyperbaric chamber due to the commander. Multiple DPS hits.
Alright.
And there's people saying that they can confirm with 100% confidence there is no emergency on board the International Space Station. It was assumed not involving the crew. Let's see what the video...
Oh, I was just gonna say I was watching the Bayverse Transformer movies.
Good for you.
God, you will not believe. Like, I forgot that, like, the first movie's writing was so fucking cringe.
Yeah.
It was Michael Bay. What do you expect?
Well, he's written, like, decent, like, anything that doesn't involve Shia LaBeouf's character was cringe. Everyone took everything seriously. But then...
So Reflex, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding, Elon Musk has privated likes on X. How do you feel about this?
Wait, privatized what?
Likes.
Let Jackie explain.
Nobody.
Let Jackie.
Nobody can see the content that you like anymore. There's no more ability to like police people.
Oh.
I tweaked my neck. Hello.
What's up?
I'm kinda
I mean,
I don't
have a Twitter anymore, so I don't really care.
Well, that's why I asked you, since you're not involved with Twitter politics.
I mean, it doesn't do anything to anyone.
What are we asking him?
It's about
the
likes.
Privatized likes.
Yeah, privatized likes. How do you feel about it, too? Now that you can like
cares?
things and not be in trouble for it. I like
Who cares?
I like it because it helps me out a lot.
No, well, that's good. I was just always like, I don't care if I like stuff or don't like stuff.
No, it's no longer where somebody that's not you can see it.
Can your followers see it, or?
No.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Not
just in
So
general?
no one can see what you like.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, but likes still show up. Okay, cool.
No. The thing
Like,
is
to the recipient, yes, But like, I can't go to your profile and see what you hit as
What
No,
you
no.
like.
I'm
Yeah.
the recipient.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They blocked off any sort of looking at the likes, not even yourself. You can only see like from any sort of notification, but it's only given to the recent like, the person that likes you. Other than that, you can't see the whole list that likes you.
I really don't care. But it's like, so I make a tweet, I could still see how many likes it got. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you still get how many likes, but you don't get the list of users that did it, and people can't go to your profile and see what all the content you liked is anymore.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Which I'm fine with that.
So
I actually think that's,
now I can like all the boobies I want. Got it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
actually a step in the right direction for social media because of people that like to like police. I also argued that you need an option to be able to hide who you follow and who follows you, because the amount of times I've been yelled at because somebody follows me.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
As somebody that's a content creator, do you know how many times I've had people just attack me because, oh, so-and-so follows your content? Well, it's a free fucking world, people.
That's why
Right.
like the whole. It's why
Well,
like people.
just news here. Did you know that Hitler liked air? You should all stop breathing.
I
Yeah,
love
did
that.
you also
And
know
you're-
that Hitler was a vegetarian?
He was
He was
vegan,
also an
actually.
animal.
He wasn't just
Oh, yeah.
a veg. He was vegan.
I
Yeah.
don't believe that was like ever confirmed.
Somebody
Uh.
just posted up a picture of Jesus that goes, "I see your likes."
There is no hiding likes from Jesus.
Nope.
Jesus always
You can
knows.
Apparently, VR chat is laying off its staff.
Really? Damn.
Well, that's one of those things. VR chat's made a lot of really bad decisions lately. And
what?
there are certain mods that makes the game more accessible for disability people that they banned. Due to the
Ooh.
fact that said mods can also be used to make pornographic content. I had to add that in there because that's what their reasoning was. And
Mhm.
also,
I
things like VR chat.
I-
Things like VR chat are very much luxury items.
Pretty
So,
much.
with the world struggling to make ends meet, people don't have the money to pump into VR chat. It's one of the biggest problems with anything.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of see where VR chat was going for with the not wanting to be known as a pornographic, like. Game.
See, I like the way that Second Life did it back in the day. It was there, but you had to find the servers that did it. And you had to know people. It wasn't just like something you could walk in on.
Yep.
But
That
you
being
also have to
said,
remember that's their. Again, that's their game.
right. And I don't have a problem with that. There's a lot of times that I don't want to see porn in my timeline as I scroll across softcore porn. Epic Game Leaks, boy. Just like really nothing going on.
But what about the whole Assassin's Creed rap thing for the combat soundtrack and all that shit?
Rap and
Just go buy fucking. Oh yeah, it's Japanese rap, didn't you know?
Oh yeah. I heard
Wait,
it's
That
J-pop.
makes it better.
So wait, does that mean
Yeah.
Japan invented rap? So by extension, hold on. So what you're saying is, according to Ubisoft, black people are stealing Japanese culture. All right, sign me up. I'm in.
No, I mean I like where your head is at, but no. Essentially,
Well, yeah, I'm making a joke. Jesus.
So apparently there's big things happening in Texas.
what now?
And funnily enough, this is actually something I don't have a problem with, but Travis County Judge Jen Schaefer has dismissed a lawsuit brought by Texas AG Ken Paxton. I don't hate Ken Paxton. Against the city of Austin for its voter-initiated ordinance that decriminalized misdemeanor possession of marijuana. The ordinance remains in place, another win for cannabis. Basically, you can get caught with a misdemeanor amount of pot in Austin, and you're not going to get in a shit ton of trouble for it, as well as keep your voting rights, which is something that most southeastern states don't have. If you're caught with weed, you're not allowed to vote.
So Texas is putting as a misdemeanor?
Only in Austin. And they're decriminalizing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Austin's like a fucking like liberal,
Yeah.
like safe haven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. They're like Austin is like completely separate from Texas.
Well, so is Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
What about Houston?
San Juan and Houston.
A large majority of the major cities are not actually like representative of Texas as a whole.
Yeah.
If you want Texas culture, you go to a place in Canton, Texas that is 2 streets over from the interstate. To quote a certain famous BattleTech YouTuber, because that's where he grew up.
Real Texas culture is, quite honestly, if anything, it's not the big cities; it's the smaller towns.
Yeah, real
where
Texas.
It's like mostly small community.
Real Texas culture is that redneck farmer that walks into the basement where kids are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, sits down with his spitting cup and goes, "Y'all want to let me play? I'll play. I'll show you how to keep the barbarian hanging strong." Like, I'm not kidding. That is actual Southern culture, by the way. That is throughout the Southeast. None of our big cities are representations of our actual cultures.
Yeah.
Like, you want actual Southern culture, you go to the middle of nowhere. And I think it's kind of the same anywhere I've been. Like, you want to go to an actual state's culture and meet some of the best people that are representation. It's not the people living in the high rises, it's the people living in the single story house that's been there for a couple hundred years.
And aren't actually.
Yeah, I've seen Squidbillies.
I mean,
but goddamn, don't touch it.
It's the dads and the moms that are working the long jobs to support their children, living in the shack in the rural areas of the world that literally have the best cultures.
Oh yeah, and the best food.
Oh, absolutely. It's the
was
one
the
thing I
food?
do miss about being 2,000 miles away from my parents is I do miss my mom's cornbread.
Cornbread.
Corn.
Well, see, my family had what we called we had the cornbread skillet. Anybody that's ever been to the southern areas knows what the cornbread skillet is. It is a skillet that is only used for one thing.
Cornbread.
Corn.
Yes. You do not ever use
And
it
possibly
for
whooping someone's ass.
If it's used for anything other than cornbread, you ruin that skillet. It is
What if you use-
specifically for cornbread.
Imagine being the robber that gets bashed by the cornbread thing because they couldn't get their shotgun quick enough, and ruining the cornbread skillet with their face.
Oh no. See,
Your face won't ruin it.
Our cornbread skillet was a 19-inch cornbread skillet. It had a twin that was the 19, what we called the taco skillet.
What do you mean was? It's still there. You're just not with it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm the one that's supposed to inherit the cornbread skillet.
What stopped you?
I have to wait for my mother to pass away.
That's what inherit means.
Yeah, I get all the cast irons. Because
That's a good deal.
neither of my sisters know how to cook with cast iron, and some of our cast irons are been in America or have existed longer than my family's been in America.
Dang.
Like the cornbread skillet's 75 years old.
Like I said, dang.
And has only ever been used to make cornbread, and has been passed down the lines of my family since my great-grandmother.
Has it been used for violence?
No, but the meat skillet has.
It's fine. It's the meat skillet. You can clean
It's-
that with oil and salt.
And baking, or club soda in general.
That won't clean.
But yeah, when it comes to cast irons, because I'm the only one in the family that knows how to take care of them, I'm the one that's supposed to inherit the cast irons.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like they don't know how to do it, so why would you?
Well, my sisters never took a lot of interest in cooking, whereas I was cooking when I was like 8.
You'll survive longer.
Well, I was, I just found it interesting and relaxing. I love cooking. I just don't like people being in my kitchen when I'm cooking. Because I always fuck things up.
Too many, as the old saying, too many cooks in the kitchen.
I have a very interesting saying. I have knives. Get out of my kitchen.
Yeah, it's something I wish I wouldn't have lost in the move. I had a whole bunch of really nice cooking knives.
I miss my cooking knives. I have to get a new one when I move out.
I had
Again.
I had a Japanese vegetable knife. Starts with an S, and I can't pronounce the name real well. That thing was razor sharp. Like, you just touched a tomato and it would cut it. It was great.
Smooth. Just smooth. It was smooth.
Oh no, all of my kitchen knives were generally extremely sharp.
Smooth.
As of right now, Trump has about a 2 in 3 chance of winning. Joe Biden has a 1 in 3 chance of winning, but when it comes to the political nature of
Bullshit. He has
things-
no chance of winning.
Well, when it comes
No,
to the when it comes to this political stuff, I'm avoiding it on purpose.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Actually,
it's because I actually don't think there's going to be an election.
Oh. Oh, well. Yes.
I think things in the world are decaying too rapidly for us to actually function anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I have a garden.
That's why I have Gundam.
Valve silent if TF2 community demands action on bots.
Oh yeah, Val isn't going to say anything. They're not going to do anything.
Nope.
No,
They've
would they?
completely abandoned TF2 and they do not care.
Oh yeah, Pelosi admits to being the reason Capitol security didn't work.
I'm sorry, Pelosi did what now?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
I wasn't sure what you're talking about. What did Pelosi admit to?
Being the reason that there wasn't National Guard during Jan 6.
Oh, that. And they still won't apologize for what they did to Miss Babbitt, but hey, whatever.
They're never going to do that. Don't you know she was a violent insurrectionist? So you should be ashamed of yourself.
Even though there was video evidence of her literally getting pushed in as she was trying to get out.
And helping the cops remove violent offenders that were breaking windows and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
As well as audio recording of one of the cops shouting that "don't shoot" from the other side of the glass. And the
he's still
testimony
fired.
of the guy that shot her, it's that point blank stated that he didn't feel he had to shoot, but he shot anyway.
So, and he got away with murder by technicalities.
Oh yeah, no.
Yep. Oh, apparently the same Jagoff that represents New York, the one that pulled the fire alarm. Yeah, apparently he's saying something about, I forget, something about Israel or some shit.
Oh.
What about our greatest ally?
New York's not our greatest ally. Stop talking about it like it is.
New York is no one's ally.
Nope.
Not even
New York is
and-
New York. Although I find it really funny because a lot of people don't know this. The U.S. Constitution is actually based off the original Constitution of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because it was the major like colony, like
Yes,
area as a whole.
Actually, Pennsylvania was the major colony. It was just that New York's Constitution was the most free and easiest to compromise with.
Oh.
Yeah, New York had this thing about having freedom of expression and gun rights because New York didn't want to be invaded again.
And we are being invaded.
By ourselves.
Yep. So it goes to other states.
It's like another interesting little history tidbit. The original colors you wore on St. Patrick's Day in the United States was blue. Do you want to know why?
Something about the police, I assume?
Yes.
Oh.
St. Patrick's Day was originally a celebration of the original police department in the United States, which was in Boston, Mass.
Mm-hmm.
The Boston, Mass Police Department was heavily made up by Irish, which is why it's St. Patty's Day. It's also why it's called a paddy wagon. Because apparently the Irish, when they're not drinking and angry, are actually fairly good people at keeping up with the law.
And then we changed that entirely. So why did we change it to green?
To keep more in line with the mythos of orange and green.
Ah.
You know, Irish nationalists versus Irish British.
Okay. So wait, that doesn't mean that New York has been celebrating St. Patty's Day not for Irish nationalists, or am I mistaken something?
No, it's just a joke nowadays, but it's just how it formed over time. Green is the color associated with the Irish nationalist because it's the Emerald Isle.
Right. So I know though. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, it just changed over time. Originally, though, it was blue.
Cool.
For the support of the cops. It was originally a holiday that was supporting the cops, where you got drunk to support the cops.
I mean, they still do that regardless every St. Patty's Day.
Well, it's not in support of the cops, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
No, here's a good one that I want to read about. U.S. lift ban on arming Ukraine's Azov battalion. The United States is lifting a decade-old ban on providing weapons and training to Ukraine's Azov battalion, a controversial unit known for its far-right and neo-Nazi affiliations. The decision has sparked a range of reactions.
Yeah, I'm sure.
America has always been fascist. Well, no.
No, we haven't always been fascist. But we are supporting a fascist regime in Ukraine.
Big time.
We did the same thing in Vietnam.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, technically, we did the same thing in Korea, actually.
Japan, Korea.
Well, the first two leaders of Korea, and most people don't know this, were general presidents. They were the president of the civilian country, but at the same time, they were the general of the armed forces.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until the fourth one, after the United States started the United States started removing people from power, that the Ukrainians set up a republic.
Was this during what's-his-face's administration?
I forget. It was during the Korean conflict.
So before. Oh no! Wait.
Yeah, the fourth leader of South Korea basically said, "I need a constitution, and I need you to make companies in which are going to enrich us and the world." Out of that, or out of that demand, the Ukrainian or the Koreans got a constitution and or whatever they call their founding document, and LG and Samsung's protoforms were built. And Hyundai.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of who was the worst president before Biden?
Jimmy Carter.
That's it, Jimmy fucking Carter. That fucker met so many world leaders, they ended up dead. Shocking, no?
There
One
is
of
a
the
tier
big
list of worst presidents. I'll say that much.
There is a tier list, and a lot of times they put Nixon on there, but Nixon's biggest problem is he erased 5 seconds of tape. He
Yeah.
literally did everything he promised on the campaign trail, and he was the only president in the last 100 years that has done so.
And everyone says he's a monster.
Well, he kind of was, because while he did everything he promised on the campaign trail, he also promised to be a monster on the campaign trail.
Oh, fair enough.
And Nixon was a staunch, whatever his philosophies were.
Just gonna put this up in voice text, and everybody just tell me your opinion on this.
Let me see. Huh. I need it. What?
Midwest creations that shouldn't leave the Midwest.
You mean like fried Oreos?
We don't have those.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, I eat it, but at the same time,
I
why?
wouldn't.
I wouldn't try it either.
I'm good.
But yeah, no, there's just really not much to talk about in the gaming sphere or any of the news spheres. So.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
A
There's
Wednesday,
a slow
my
days
dude.
Tuesday though.
It's a Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, Darbon. Shut your mouth.
It's a hump day. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You've always been honest with us, so what else is new?
Well, I mean, there is a gun-wielding woman standing off it apparently ended peacefully. The wielding woman has been taken into custody, guys. Remember, if you're a woman in the Seattle area, you're not allowed to have a gun.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Well,
but if you're a woman, you can go topless and no one would arrest you for public indecency.
Oh, here's a
Yep.
fun thing that's going on in Canada that's still been going on. The church burnings. Police are investigating after a historic church in Toronto containing artwork by Canada's famous Group of Seven was completely destroyed by a fire on Sunday. I wonder what it could be.
Wait, what do you... Well, why is that important, Took, if I may ask?
Well, it's historical.
Google
artwork.
Canada church fires.
Yeah, I've been
Well-
mostly keeping up with that. No, when it comes to more interesting topics, Apple has released iOS 18,
Oh, boy.
including some new features and updates.
Oh,
That's
love...
undead because it's
The
no
update includes changes to the control center, Genmoji, and the addition of the new dark mode icon and a redesigned control center. It also brings enhancement to widgets on the home screen, a new plate feature for icons, new animations for volume on and off button. The beta version of iOS 18 also received mixed feedback, with some users praising its stability and battery life improvement, while others have issues with notification, spotlight search, and time functionality. But what they're not talking about is the real controversy around Apple products.
That they always... Every time they update, it causes a virus or something?
No. No.
Apple products are.
They are cringy, yeah. No. The big controversy with Apple is actually OpenAI.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Apple is adding the ability for OpenAI to watch your data through their phones.
Oh, Sweet Throne. That's even worse.
I wasn't looking forward to the cyberpunk dystopian future.
We're not even there at all. We're just in that pre-requisite.
You're literally talking to an anime person on the internet.
Yeah, but you're not a robotic anime person. Think about that.
You don't know what I look like in real life.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, well, nah, fair enough.
Batman, we need a plan for fighting crime and poverty. Here's my plan. These are just tax cuts, Batman. Turns back, Batman's gone.
Batman, we need to stop crime and poverty. What do? Oh, well, that's easy. Well, you just do thing. What thing do I do? Well, you just stop fatherless behavior.
Batman just showing up
Wait
in
a
schools, beating the shit out of kids.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hey, I grew up with a dad. I still have a relationship with my dad. He doesn't agree with my lifestyle, but we still get along.
I go
My
golfing
mother,
with
on
my
the
dad.
other hand.
Okay, so I lost. Great. My deck was terrible on that one. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say majority of kids don't have good, my age or younger, do not have good relationships with their parents, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not the parents, it's them.
Well, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of contributing factors to this, some of which are,
The more I've met people my age that say they have a terrible like relationship with their parents is I did nothing wrong proceeds to tell me something they've done wrong, and then their parents punish them accordingly.
That's more.
So it's no. So what it is that it's parents actually being parents, and
Mm-hmm.
that and the children are saying, "Well, my mom's abusive," and it's like they said, "Yeah, So I just did this thing that wasn't a big deal, but it got me in trouble." Said big deal was they literally carjacked,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were grounded.
I did something wrong and it wasn't a big deal. What'd you do that was wrong and wasn't a big deal? Well, this is the arrest record.
Yeah.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Grandpa Freeman actually was right. Every kid needs a belt.
Well, since it's been a big thing lately, prison reform.
Yeah.
I actually think we need to reform a lot of the criminal justice system.
Sure.
A lot of people agree.
Yeah, well, we need a road to forgiveness for not all felonies, but some felonies.
Define which felonies. Murder? Absolutely not. Something. It could be at least somewhat forgiven.
Well, there are felony crimes that should be able to have forgiveness, because if you're a felon, you're not allowed to vote, own a gun. You're essentially dehumaned, and there are certain felonies like
Drug possession.
Car. Yeah.
Because I do know an ex-druggie that's an amazing person, but he's going to have the stigma of being arrested for drug possession all of his life.
Yeah, which is dumb.
It is.
Did you see that your country's 50-year-old agreement with Saudi Arabia to only sell things in the petrodollar has expired, and they'll now sell oil in Chinese RMB, euros, yen, and yuan instead of exclusively in US dollars?
Yes, I did.
Wow. God damn it.
Did you know that Russia has completely stopped trading in USD?
Yep. So, World War III?
No.
Not yet. Soon. Maybe.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Never.
Gotta hope not.
Give it another little while.
Well,
I
apparently...
hate how doomer you all are. Jesus.
I'm not being doomer, I'm being neutral on it. I just said I hope not.
You're fine, it's these two.
Oh,
to,
please.
To be fair, Reflex, the last time the economy...
I live in Canada.
The last
Yeah,
time the economies of the Western world were in a shit storm, we ended up in a 20-year engagement in Sandbox.
Don't blame that on normal fucking citizens, though.
Oh, please.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just gonna blame all the war crimes and atrocities on you specifically, Bartrick.
I'm
You
not
could.
blaming it on normal citizens. I am just
No,
blaming...
that's what he's basically saying.
Yeah, well, see, I'm not
Oh,
blaming...
please. Like, yeah, okay.
I'm not going to
Retard.
blame it on normal citizens. I'm just going to say that's kind of how it goes when big empires start having issues. They either go to war or they go into a civil war.
Yeah.
We're still at the area of time in which we can pull out of it because we're not at the dread decision yet, but...
So we're not retarded just yet. Good to know.
Yeah, but they could happen any day.
Oh, that's even worse.
You know, most VTubers react to fucking cute videos and shit like that on the internet. Jackie reacts to Twitter.
Worst transaction in history.
I know, right? Although I feel like I get more engagement for reacting to Twitter than anybody else does.
I mean, that's what Dev does occasionally. TikTok Tuesday.
Who do you think I stole this format from?
Oh, God.
Love you, short
That's
fat otaku. Mean it, totally. Watch all of your content. I did not lead an insurrection on your Discord yet.
British Columbia sucks, and you know it.
To be fair, I don't hate Dev. I don't hate anybody. I just think that retards all need to have their space so that they can yell at each other.
I don't hate Dev. I hate British Columbians.
I am very pro First Amendment if anybody hasn't ever noticed.
I just hate the French. Period.
Oh, well, they hate themselves. Have you not seen the videos coming out of France?
I do, and I love it. Well, maybe not love it, because, you know, they're still fucking retards, but France, burn it. Nothing new.
He's not wrong on that count.
I don't hate the French as a people. I hate the French government. I hate Germans. I don't hate Germans. I hate the fact that every German I've ever talked about is still depressed, or talked to is still depressed about World War II.
Well, considering that Germany has done some stupid shit lately.
We're always the bad guys. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it really does. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling Trank. You would be surprised what would happen if Germans would just go into everyday life being like, you know what, we fucked up a lot, but we can do better.
Yeah.
Bring back the Landsknecht.
Bring back the Ottoman.
Bring back Otto von Bismarck and Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Brenzugen.
Brenzugen.
Bring back the monarch. Germany.
Anyways, I'm going to end the live stream because, like I said, I'm not up to it. I just had to do stuff to fill contractual and
I'm just doing this so I don't get fired.
Yeah, my boss is a hell of an asshole. The studio's a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. No, I'm just kidding. I love my fucking studio a lot. It's just I have to stream so many times a day or I lose benefits.
And one of those benefits being
my thigh highs.
Oh.
They will take my thigh highs away.
Sure, your thigh highs.
Well, yeah, it does no good to take my computer away. To take my thigh highs away and I get upset. Well, that's how it goes, man. I'm a VTuber. I gotta wear my thigh highs in my collar.
I
I'm not
mean,
even lying.
shit.